CodeceptJS. I'm pretty excited as this is the first online course about CodeceptJS on the market. And I want to shout out a big thank you to you, because thanks for spending the time with me, and secondly, thanks for having the courage to start automate what can be automated. Okay, without further ado, let's jump right in and go to chapter 1, the preparation. Chapter 1 is all about setting the base. We will talk about the context, about what we will write the test. We will make sure that our dependencies are set up. This is Node.js and Java, and also we make sure that we have Google Chrome installed on the machine to run our test in the Chrome browser later. So as I said, the first thing is we need to define and talk about our context. This is very important, and this is one of the few tips I want to share with you. Normally, when you start writing end-to-end test automation, you jump right to CodeceptJS and type out some commands. As this is totally okay, I recommend to really think about what you want to test before and write it down in such a form I present here. So writing down the application under test, writing down the feature which should be covered by the test, and also writing down the exact scenario we want to write, and therefore you can summarize what you want to test first and make it explicit on the paper, and then the second step is to actually implement this what to test, and in the second step you will be more thinking about how is CodeceptJS working, what are the challenges with end-to-end test automation. So it's just separating concerns, and it will help you to write better test automation. So the application we are going to test is the internet application. It can be found under the-internet.herokuapp.com. And there is what you see is what you get editor. That's the feature we want to write the test for in this online course. And the scenario is the editor can be opened and the text input and the bold formatting is working. I want to show you the feature and the scenario shortly here. This is the page, the internet herokuapp.com. And there we have this what you see is what you get editor. It's under /tinymce, and basically here we want to be able to type something, and we want to select and bold print the selection. Okay, so now we have a shared understanding of which application we are going to test, what feature with which scenario we want to cover. All right, that's a very good first preparation step. Next, we need to set up Node.js, Java, and make sure that the Google Chrome browser is installed. As I am working on a Mac machine, I install all my dependencies with Homebrew. This is something which I also recommend to you if you're working on a Mac. So the first step for us is to install Homebrew. I have it already installed, but I will show you the commands shortly. So the first is to install Homebrew. Therefore I switch to the terminal, paste the command, press enter, and this will go faster because it's already installed on my machine. Okay, installation successful. So the first thing we want to set up is Node.js. Therefore we can type brew install node. And now I get an error because Node is already installed, and it's also printing the version here to me. I have version 9.11.1. That's fine, because for CodeceptJS we need for the moment at least Node.js 8.9, and we have 9.11.1 here, so everything is fine. If you already have Node installed, or if you're not sure, you can check it with typing node-v and you will get the version. So the next thing is to install Java. For that, we need to tap this cask here for brew. Brew tab cask room / cask. And then we can say brew cask install Java. We need at least Java version 8 for the Selenium server. And also here get a warning Java is already installed. Just want to make sure I got the right version. And as we require at minimum Java 8, I'm also fine with this. And the last thing for our setup preparation is to verify that Google Chrome is installed. If you don't have it installed, please go and install it. I know it's installed on my machine. I just want to make it sure and show a way how we can verify this. Running applications Google Chrome.app contents macOS Google Chrome -- version, and I get output with the Google Chrome version I have installed. Fine. Well done. This is basically everything we need on the base layer as system requirements to run end-to-end test automation with CodeceptJS. And see you in chapter 2, where we are going to set up the actual CodeceptJS project.